Hello and thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Colonel Cast News.
We have a lot to share with you this week about what's going on in the world.
Russian troops launched an attack on Ukraine on February 24th that started with the explosions before dawn in the capital Kiev and other cities.
Ukraine's foreign ministry said Russia's intent was to destroy the state of Ukraine with a westward-looking democracy intent on moving out of Moscow's orbit. At least 40 people have been killed so far in what it called a full-scale war, targeting country from the east, north, and south.
In a televised address as the attack began, Russian President Vladimir Putin warned other countries that any attempt to interfere would lead to consequences we have never seen before in history.
It's scary.
It's scary.
We got another it's scary.
People don't understand that we're not like allies. Like Biden sent our troops into people that are around Ukraine, so it's not going to be a war for the most part.
President Joe Biden announced a ban on the U.S. import of all Russian energy to target the main artery of Russia's economy, in the latest effort to ratchet up sanctions over Moscow's invasion of Ukraine.
Putin chose this war, and now he and his country will bear the consequences. Today, I'm authorizing additional strong sanctions and new limitations on what can be exported to Russia. This is going to impose severe cost on the Russian economy, both immediately and over time.
Russian oil will no longer be accepted at U.S. ports, and the American people will deal another powerful blow to Putin's war machine. The president said in remarks Tuesday at the White House, "We will not be part of subsidizing Putin's war."
The ban is expected to deliver a devastating blow on the Russian economy, which relies on oil and gas production for more than 40% of the country's revenue.
Now on to something new for you all.
Recently, two of our seniors who are usually behind the scenes decided to take on a challenge.
A food challenge, that is, and a very hot one at that.
So here's Marcus and Dalton taking on the Buffalo Wild Wings California Reaper Eating Challenge.
I'm Dalton,
I'm Marcus,
and we decided to do a segment over food.
and last week we went to Buffalo Wild Wings and did their Spicy Wings Challenge.
It's 12 wings and 6 minutes of their spiciest sauce.
All right, that's Marcus, and I'm scared. And this is the Carolina Reaper hot wings stuff from the Buffalo Wild Wings. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm done. I'm crying. 4 minutes. I have to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10.
That's definitely a 10.
Yeah, that's a 10 for sure for on spice. That's Marcus.
I'm scared.
I'm petrified.
For when I get home.
Oh yeah, when I get home, it's gonna be a rough time. We'll be no more.
No, we're not gonna be back.
We'll be back one day.
No, we won't.
To actually do it and wait 30 minutes until they're pulled down.
Dude, I don't think it's possible to eat 12 wings in 6 minutes. You know, this was your idea, and I hate you for it.
Tune in next time when we talk about donuts.
You've got the power with Scott and Sauer. It's time for Sports Update.
Welcome back to another edition of Sports Update. I'm Brecken Sauer.
And I'm Isaiah Scott.
The Lady Colonels traveled to Rupp Arena to face against Franklin County in the Sweet 16 tournament.
But unfortunately, it came up short in a last-minute drive by Franklin County to put them ahead in the last 45 seconds of the game.
And I think I'm speaking for the whole student body that we're very proud of the girls and their amazing season.
Going 24-5, we couldn't ask for a better record.
We would like to send a special thanks to the seniors Caitlin Kemp and Carice Toombs for your sacrifice and your time and dedication for the sport and for the school.
We would also like to shout out the men's basketball team for an amazing season.
Going 17-13, the boys had a season like no other.
Unfortunately, the boys came up short in the regional championship game to Hopkins Central.
We would like to thank our seniors William Bird, Xander Wilson, and DeMar Dixon.
Thank you for your hard work and dedication you have contributed to the sport and to the school.
March is coming up, and it's full of madness.
Brecken and I went out and asked you who you think will be winning the national championship.
March Madness. Who do you think is going to win the tournament?
Probably maybe Auburn.
Auburn?
Auburn.
No idea. Auburn.
I bet. Who's going to win March Madness?
Gonzaga.
It'll probably be Gonzaga or Duke, maybe. Even though I hate them.
Duke! Get it.
Kentucky. I ain't gonna lie. North Carolina, bro.
I don't know.
Kentucky? What you got?
I don't know.
Yeah, Kentucky.
Kentucky.
That's right. That's all I like to hear. Now say it.
Kentucky.
All right.
Hey, yo, Chip, my man.
What's up?
I got a question.
Okay.
All right. Who's going to win March Madness?
Who's going to win March Madness? Man, you know, I haven't watched a lot of basketball.
Yeah.
To know, Kentucky, I think they could, both men and women.
You're lying.
Did you watch the women?
No.
In the SEC championship game, the Kentucky women beat the number 1 seed in the SEC and the number 1 overall seed in the NCAA tournament for women.
They can't
South
be Duke.
Carolina. I don't know. Duke struggled with North Carolina. Didn't watch the game, but again, Duke is. I don't really listen. Kentucky isn't my pick, but the way they're playing, and Gonzaga. You know, Gonzaga is one of those teams that, but they also choke. West Coast teams that have a history of being high seeds and they can't finish the deal. So, again, I'm a Midwest. Again,
So does the Kentucky people too.
Again,
The 2016 one.
yeah. Listen. And I'm not a Kentucky guy. I'm really not. I'm a Duke guy.
Oh yeah.
I really am. I'm a Krzyzewski guy. But the way what I've watched this year, man, when Kentucky plays, they tough.
Yeah. How's ACT?
It's great.
That's great. Are y'all done?
Yep.
Okay,
Time we get
all right.
ice cream.
Oh, that's what's up. All right. So, who do you think's gonna win March Madness?
Kentucky all the way.
Who do y'all think's gonna win March Madness?
I got Kentucky, bro. For real. I ain't a Kentucky basketball fan, but they center is cold. I forgot his name. Should we be Hooba?
Oscar?
I don't know. Yeah, Oscar. Yeah.
Big
I
O?
think Oscar.
Big O. I missed you, dog. All right. Got you. My boys. All right.
Yeah.
How's the ACT, man?
It wasn't the worst thing ever.
Wasn't the best thing ever either.
Okay. That's what's up. But who do y'all think is gonna win March Madness?
University of Kentucky Wildcats.
See, I'll go a different perspective. I want to just know who I know is going to lose, and that's Duke, because Duke sucks. I hate Duke.
Got beat by UNC.
UNC.
Final
Got
home
beat.
game.
It's so worth it.
That made me so happy.
He's a Duke fan.
Really? Oh, this makes it so much.
Yeah. Who you think's gonna win March Madness?
Oh, the heart goes with the Cats.
And I think they've got as good a shot as anybody. So I think it's kind of wide open this year. You got probably at least 8 teams, if not 10 teams, that can win it this year.
Not if Duke plays like Duke's gonna play.
They're going to be out early, is what you're saying.
No.
Oh, okay.
Kentucky's gonna choke and Duke's gonna win.
Now for some more news about the NFL.
There have been some crazy contract extensions and wild trades throughout the league.
Aaron Rodgers has agreed to a 4-year, $200 million deal that will make him the highest paid player in the NFL history. The deal includes $153 million in guaranteed money. Rodgers' reported deal brings to an end the year-long saga as Rodgers mulled a potential retirement. Many of you might be confused and may think that Patrick Mahomes is the highest paid player. He may be the highest paid player over time, but Patrick Mahomes' deal is a 10-year deal for $477 million. Aaron Rodgers' deal is $200 million in just 4 years, meaning that he is getting paid more each season than any other player. If Aaron Rodgers would have signed 10 years, he would be making $500 million. Patrick Mahomes also only gets $141 million if he gets hurt over the span of 10 years, and Aaron Rodgers gets $153 million if he gets hurt in just 4 years.
The Seattle Seahawks had quite a Tuesday, agreeing to trade franchise icon and Super Bowl winning quarterback Russell Wilson to the Denver Broncos for a trade package that includes quarterback Drew Lock, tight end Noah Fant, defensive lineman Shelby Harris, 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, and a 5th.
Zavo, what do you think about the trade?
Well, I think I expected it to happen, to be honest, because he was getting old. They weren't winning. They weren't making any trades. And yeah,
I see it's Russell Wilson he's a very consistent quarterback. He's very good with fantasy. His fantasy points are great. And they're getting really good players like Noah Fant. He's been in the league since 2019. He was drafted by the Denver Broncos. His pass percentage rating has just keep going up. His completions percentage keeps going up. And his everything just keeps going up. So he's just an upcoming player, and he's doing better each year. The first round picks and the 2 second-round picks and the 5th. From this draft round, I think they can get really good players and maybe potentially make a playoff run like they can.
To add on to that, the Seahawks just released Bobby Wagner, their defensive anchor, which that's crazy. That's very crazy.
I don't know Bobby Wagner.
They said he was old and they just didn't want to pay him the money anymore. So that's kind of sad, but it sucks for me and Madden.
I'm Brecken Sauer.
And I'm Isaiah Scott.
Thank you for tuning in into this week's edition of Sports Update.
Dab.
I did my research on that one.
Thank you for watching this week's gaseous episode of Colonel Cast News. We'll be back next week with even more about what's going on in your world.
Please be sure to follow @ColonelCast on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We'd love to hear your feedback and ideas on what we should talk about or investigate.
Make sure you check out the Colonel Journal if you haven't, and give us feedback if you like free candy.
Until next time, stay safe, County, and have a great weekend.
This is the Colonel Cast, signing out.